What's up, folks? Another trade breakdown for you guys, this time on PRQR. So here was a look at the pre-market scan. Again, you can get this at diptraders.net. Go to the low float gap up scan. This is totally free for everybody. I do this every single morning. And in this case, I was looking at PRQR. So the main things that I'm looking at are the total capital. I like to see whatever the stock is with the most total capital. In this case, it had 33 million. I'm usually looking for at least 10 million. So this one was well above that. However, the float was higher on this. So I always say the higher the float, the higher the total capital needed to move the stock. So this had 62 mil float. That's actually pretty high, but it was up 66% on the day, $2 stock, definitely in my wheelhouse. So this one was on watch right out of the gate. OP also looked like another nice stock, but it had some reverse split kind of stuff going on with it. And you can see the total capital was much lower and the float was half. So half the float of PRPQ and way less than half of the total capital. So PRPQ was hot on my radar. Let's take a look at some of the trades. All right, so out of the gate, PRPQ was actually gapping up into a massive gap. You can't see the gap on the daily chart, but this is a huge, huge gap that extends all the way up to $5. So lots of upside room on PRPQ. Out of the gate, it gives a nice little rip, then it gives a dip through the low a day, then comes up almost to the high a day, pulls back on lower volume, and now I'm waiting and I'm watching for that squeeze through high a day. I was saying in the live stream, it only takes one trade. You can see right now I'm up $61, and I said, you know what? I feel like this is going to squeeze through high a day. When it does, it's going to be a really nice trade, and I need to capitalize on it. It only takes one trade. That's all I needed today. So let's take a look at the clip. I'm going to play this here. And again, I'm waiting. I'm watching the volume down here. I'm watching the volume on the tape, right? So a faster tape speed is going to mean more volumes coming in the market. So I'm watching that tape speed to see if I can predict the very second that we're going to break out and go to new highs. So here I am. I'm watching the time in sales. I'm watching the price ladder. I'm looking for a larger ask to play into. Or a big bid or some kind of action on level 2 to give me an indication that we're going to go to new highs. And I'm also looking for the tape to confirm that by speeding up, telling me there's a lot of interest, there's a lot of volume going through the market right now. So let's play this clip, see if I can find a spot to buy. So it depends on the stock, but in this case, 78, it wasn't a huge ask, but it was good enough for me to play into. So I think I might try to get in at 83 here. Okay, that one broke really quick, so I might just try to get in at 84 now. I'm in at 84. And you'll see that the bid builds up behind me really nicely. So we saw this, if you watched the last video, you saw the exact same thing that led to another high day break. In this case, the bid, same thing, about 100 on the bid, builds up right behind where I bought. And so now I'm waiting, I'm holding this, and I'm looking for a rip through high day here, and we're just not getting it. And then the bid starts to fail. So I'm out. You know, that bid should have held, and that should have pushed us through high day. So now I'm going to wait and try to find another opportunity to take this through high day. So here we are at 282, and I want you to watch this level because this level, you can see the bid built at that level. It was at 100, now it's up to 170. Now it's up to 190. Now the ask is building. Okay, so now we have a bid building at 282. We have an ask building at 143, and I'm just going to play this at 25% speed so it's a little bit easier to see. So now I have two defined levels that I can play off of. 282, we break that, it means that we're weak. We break it and rebid immediately, it means that we're strong. 284, we break it, it means that we're strong. If we break it and rebid or like re-ask, whatever you want to call it, if it trades below that price again, then we're weak. So I'm watching for a break. I'll play the break if it's going to break. And here we go. We're starting to see some green. Okay, so the tape speed picked up a lot. Actually, it completely lagged for me. But we're in there. We've got a nice bid behind us now. We got more green on the tape, so everything's looking good so far. Big pop up to 287. This is good. This is exactly what I'm looking for. We got the high day up here at 293, so that's what I'm looking to play through. I do know that there's an order up here at 289. There's a large, or sorry, at 290, there's a larger seller. I saw that on the book map. So I'm probably going to try to just partial some out. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm partialing out, partialing out, partialing out, and I'll re-add through 290. So now I just have 900 shares that I'm sitting on. And this is definitely a place where I could hold more shares. But waiting and watching for that break through 290. And we've got this volume. Notice the 15-second. We're on a 15-second chart right now. Notice the volume that's come in the last 15 seconds. Huge volume. So this price should not come back down to my entry. It should not come back down there. It should go right here. Okay, we've got a large ask, 329 on the ask. But again, this stock trades super quickly. So as soon as I see 100 deplete from the ask, I'm in this thing. I'm in it. And you can see that the candle actually went up. Nothing has happened on the price ladder. So this was a pretty laggy one for me. And I don't even know if I'm filled at this point. I don't know what's going on. Okay, now the price ladder updates. I'm filled most of my shares. It looks like most of my shares were filled. And we get that breakthrough high a day. I see a larger seller right there, so I just get out of everything. And also I was lagging. So if I'm lagging, you know, it's just, I've had experiences before where it lags and then it jumps below current price. I can't sell and I just get caught. So just to play it safe, we got the high day break. I'm just going to get out of my full position there. So that was a nice trade. And you can see I went from $60 on the day up to $539. And we did continue to have more or further upside here. And I think I did get a nice scalp going into that $3 level. Let's see if I can fast forward here. One more trade in here. So you can see there was a larger seller up at 298, but we've got so much volume here. You know, in that last 15-second candle, look how much volume, almost as much as the opening 15-second candle, that's really great volume. So now I'm looking to see if we can get that continued push through 298. And I know that the $3 level's right there. On these types of stocks that move this fast, $3 doesn't act as resistance. You usually break through those levels very quickly and they give nice pops. And then you can come back and retest them over and over and over again. But the pop right here, we got lots of green coming through. Starting to deplete it. And I missed the buy at 298, but I think I get it at 299 here. And then instant pop through 3. Look at that. There were 700. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was 700 sitting on the ask at 3. 700 there, but look at all these buyers. Look at that wall of green, 6,000, 10,000, 5,000. Instantly pops. Easy. And I only took this with 1,000 shares. So, you know, that's my bad. Didn't make as much as I could have, definitely. But nice, easy trade through the highs, through that $3 level. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the recap on PRQR. As always, if you like this, you want to see more of these, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like the video, that really helped me out as well. Appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.